All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of our data analysis bootcamp, leveraging the power of artificial intelligence in data analysis for those who want to switch careers in 90 days, earning a six-figure income. I want to appreciate every one of you for being here yesterday and for taking the time to be here again today. So we are not going to take much time. We have waited a little bit beyond the start time just to allow more people come in. So let's get started. And I also want to take this opportunity to appreciate our sponsors who have decided to assist those who are taking the step to change their lives and to change their careers, because they have a perceived financial burden on some people. So they have decided to step in to give support, pay 50% of what the training investment is for this 90 days program. Special thanks to Cherry Brooks Media Nigeria and Afro Zella.com Global, Afro Global, AfroZella Global, who have supported those who are taking the steps. And I also want to appreciate and commend those who have seen the light and are appreciative enough to say, look, yes, I want to take the steps. So for the scholarship openings, we have 10 opportunities. We have 3 left now. So we still have 3 slots open for those who are jumping on the opportunity for the scholarship. Congratulations to those who have taken that steps, and we look forward to closing the gap of the 3 remaining spaces. After then, it goes back up to 1499 from 750. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to hear the views of those who have been on this program. And then later on, I'm also going to play you the videos of those who have secured jobs on going through the Clap Academy program. From the most recent one, Jasmine, who got a job with Google, 2 offers, one with the Royal College of GPs and the other one with Google. Another most recent one is Kenneth Igbetama, who got a job with Network Rail. You are also going to hear the stories of those who have secured jobs with ExxonMobil, with the NHS, and several other organizations. I'm going to make it clear to you, who is this program for? Who is meant to take advantage of this opportunity? You are also going to learn today the structure of the program that we run and how it's going to be of benefit to you. That understanding should enable you take the step. I'm also going to take a few minutes to tell you my personal story. How did this begin? The passion for this transformation, where did it get lighted? To pursue to see that you have a change and not be the person I used to be. Today, what else is coming? You are going to have the opportunity of hands-on experience. Build your project today. We are going to have a breakout session into teams. We are going to have you come back to do a presentation. Today, if you do not have a ChatGPT account, please open a ChatGPT account. And when we break you out into teams, if somebody on that team has a ChatGPT account, please use it, because you need to upload that picture of your report onto ChatGPT to do the analysis that we want to see. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to Taiwo Alade Echezona Chukuma from Nigeria, Taiwo from the United Kingdom, and Teresa Adewuyi from Portugal, talking about how Clap Academy has been a transformation.
Callistus of Clap Academy. Thank you so much, Callistus. Thank you so much for transforming my life and my career. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. And my soul, my spirit blesses you. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I am doing my internship with a company in Portugal as their research and data analyst. Before joining Clap Academy, I had zero knowledge of Power BI, Excel, or even SQL. I joined first of all for the free section, and I was encouraged to continue the lesson, and that's the best decision I've ever made so far. I was given a data set to prepare reports using Power BI. Yesterday I turned in, I made a presentation to the CEO using Power BI, and the feedback was amazing. Right now, I've been added to the developers team, the marketing team, and I'll be working closely with the CEO and the head of operations. It was unbelievable. It was mind blowing for me. It's a transformation in my career. I'm transiting from the place of customer service into data analyst. This task was successful because of what I learned just for 2 weeks with Clap Academy. I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words, but let me say this to someone out there, just in case you're doubting or you're thinking twice. This is the place to be. Thank you so much, Callistus. Thank you so much, Clap Academy.
Hello, my wonderful team at Clap Academy. This is Sechezara Chukuma. I've come to say a shout out to you because I'm very happy this morning for the amazing work that you people have done in my life. Less than 3 months ago, I didn't know anything about data analysis. But within this short period of time, you've turned my life around. You've taught me a lot about data analysis. I can do amazing things with data analysis now. I now know that data can be cleaned for it to be used for wonderful reporting. When you used to tell us to take data to the kitchen, which is our Power BI, I can do descriptive analysis with data. I can do SQL. I can do DAX. I can do predictive analysis. I can do diagnostic analysis. I can tell stories with data. It is an amazing journey with you. You have taken me from zero to hero. And to crown it all, yesterday I became a Microsoft certified data analyst. Wow, that is an amazing thing within this short period of time. And to tell you the truth, anyone that will decide to come on board your training will never regret it. It is an amazing experience. Club Academy, you are on fire. And I look forward to more journey with you in your project management, business analysis. Anything you bring on board from Club Academy is on fire, and anyone that joins will never regret it. May God continue to bless you. Thank you for the good word. God bless.
Good evening. My name is Taiwo, and I would like to share my experience at Clap Academy. Before I joined Clap Academy, I didn't have any experience in data analysis. I don't have a background in IT, so I knew nothing about data analysis. But I wanted to be a data analyst. And thankfully, someone sent a link to a WhatsApp group that I belong to, and it was a taster session of data analysis training at Clap Academy. And so I joined, and a few minutes into the training, I just knew that this was what I was looking for. I mean, the way a trainer taught the whole process and we had hands-on experience on data analysis, I knew that this was what I've been looking for. And so I enrolled, and also into the training, it was even much more than I bargained for. And teachers were very, very patient in teaching us, taking us through the steps one after the other. And I saw myself doing things that I never knew that I could do in such a short while. I mean, I saw myself doing descriptive data analysis, diagnostic data analysis, prescriptive data analysis. And I look back and I'm like, oh, is this me? I have a lot to be thankful for. I mean, Clap Academy is the best decision I have made this year. I am so happy with the team. I right now can do data modeling with ease, data cleaning, data visualization, which I didn't know anything about before. And within such a short time, I've learned a lot, and I've learned so fast. I'm really grateful to Clap Academy. I'm grateful to Mr. Callistos. You guys are doing a very good job. And I would recommend Clap Academy. I recommend them anytime, any day. And if you really want to upskill, it's a one-stop shop for you, and it's you won't regret it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Taiwo. Thank you, Echezona Chukuma and Teresa Dewi. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that these are people like you and I. These are people like us. Teresa's life was transformed in 2 weeks, and her job was saved in 2 weeks. And she now became the celebrity in that company while she was doing her internship, her placement, and she's still enjoying the result up until this day. For Echezona Chukwum, you heard the stories. You heard him mention descriptive data analysis, diagnostic data analysis, predictive and prescriptive. What do these mean? I'm going to be taking you through that today. These are the anchors, the pillars of data analysis. This is what data analysis hangs around and what it is. Taiwo also mentioned it, just like many of you. This was shared on a group with Taiwo, and she came on a boot camp like this. It was a webinar, even just one day. And as we are guiding you now, practice as we go, she found herself doing incredible things she never thought she could do before. And I look forward to seeing you do more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2. What are we doing today? Yesterday, we talked about the structure of this boot camp. Is going to be in 2 days, Power BI essentials and data preparation. Did we do that yesterday? Yes, we did. Introduction to Power BI and data analysis fundamentals and process. Data analysis process. I took us through that yesterday when we talked about identifying the need, understanding the key business question. What do they want to see? What answers do they want from the data set you have been given? And we talked about getting hold of the data. The data comes from different sources. It could be data that you already have in the database that you have to query using SQL to bring forth. It could be from any source. It could be online. We have over 250 sources that Power BI can get data from. We talked about that yesterday. And we did talk about taking the data to the kitchen of Power BI, which is the Power BI query editor. You heard Echezona mention the kitchen of Power BI. That is the query editor. We did that yesterday, okay? And then we also did the data cleaning yesterday. We went through using AI to discover solutions to business problems. We took the query, we put it on ChatGPT, and we asked ChatGPT, give us the result of how we can analyze this. What can we bring out as solutions to this problem that this organization has? Gave us extensive recommendation. Now, assuming on the back of that recommendation, you have gone to speak with the director, maybe the business development manager, and says, these are the areas we can bring out insight from on this data. And that's a light bulb moment. Now he puts together a document which he's going to share with you today. We are going to walk through that document. And on the back of that document, we would swing into analysis. In all of this, mindful of our time frame, we are going to see how we speed things up, or maybe skip some things or bring some things in, depending on what will make your learning much easier and faster. Hands-on data import. We did that yesterday. Cleaning of the data and preparation techniques. What we promise, we deliver. So the things we said we are going to touch on yesterday, we did that. And then creating visuals and beginning data storytelling. We tried to create some visuals yesterday. So today we are going to do more of that. I'm going to show you how simple it is to be a data analyst. Then we would break out at some point to go walk, return back, and do presentation. So for those of you who are here at Clap Academy, who have been here, be prepared to lead the teams. We probably are going to have about 3 breakout teams today, or maybe 2. Yewande Taylor, be prepared. Adeyemi Adenuga, be prepared to lead a team. Olive, as always, good morning, happy to see you. We would want to also have you lead one of the teams. So, making progress and going forward. So today, what are we going to be talking about? Today, for day 2, we are going into report creation and advanced analytics. That is what we are going to be dealing with today. So we are going to look at creating data visualization with insights that would aid decision making. You are going to help this company bring out more insights from what you have been assigned to do. Designing interactive reports that tell clear stories and data-driven decisions. You are going to go into that today. Breakout sessions, I've mentioned that. Data analysis teamwork report. The teams that we have created, you will come back at some point to come and do a presentation. So what you do is appoint a leader that is going to help with those presentations, lead the presentations when you come back. You might be wondering, this data analysis they are talking about, how much do they get paid? I'm interested in it, but how much does a data analyst get paid? Here it is. How much do data analysts get paid? Data analysts get paid quite a lot. Now, what a data analyst gets paid is different from what you get paid if you have a permanent role. This is a contract opportunity. Now, this has been what data analysts get paid way back, and it is even much better now. This is per day. This is data analyst for somebody who can use Python. This is just Python. Now, this is data analyst, 700 to 750 pounds per day, home-based. This is data analyst, 420 to 250 pounds per day. Even if this is what you are getting paid per day, it is a huge one for a lot of people. Some people can't even make this in a week. And then you have data business analyst. You would see roles. We started with that yesterday. You see data business analyst, business data analyst, business intelligence analyst, all types of titles. They vary from organization to organization. So this is 250 pounds per day. This is 75,000 pounds per annum. This is 650 to 700 pounds a day. Rome was not built in a day. So while we are mentioning this 650 to 750 pounds, know that you might not just start from that point. But depending on how you have built yourself and how you have positioned yourself, you can begin even with 500 pounds per day. Now, even if 250 is a starting point, build on that to get to that point. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you see something like this, which is 850 pounds per day, and you are jumping on it, you are getting excited, this might not happen overnight. Now, this is data analyst for somebody who can use Excel. They only need Excel on this one, Excel, this one, Excel, this last one, Excel, this. So the demand is high. This is it. If this is possible for you to make as much as 500 pounds per day, every day that passes that you are not making that money, you are losing 500 pounds a day. And if in 10 days it is possible for you to make 5,000 pounds and in 20 days it's possible for you to make 10,000 pounds, that is in a month. If in the past 10 months you have had this opportunity possible 10 months back, you have not been able to make this money, that's about 100,000 opportunity gone. The question to you is, are you going to leave that for another 2 months, 3 months? I will, and never take the step? I always ask the question, why do we try to fit in when we are born to stand out? Why are you living an average life when you can actually be, do, and have more? Why are you remaining in a comfort zone and refusing to emerge out of the box? Why are you selling yourself short, spending a lot of time on a job that is paying you so little, when you can do a job you put in so little and get so much? You can actually do 20% to get 80%. So why do 80% to earn 20? Lack sometimes is not the absence of what you need. It could be the result of not taking hold of what is available. That could be the result of ignorance. It could be the result of indecision, procrastination, distraction, discouragement from people who say, oh, that money is too much, that time is too long, and several other factors. I'm here to say to you this morning, disrupt yourself. We live in the age of digital disruption. Companies we never knew before, technologies we never knew, coming in, disrupting industries, knocking the giants out of existence. Disrupt that giant in you that is saying, don't go, holding you back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done an extensive recap of what we did yesterday. This is another story. Just listen to this quickly. This is supposed to come in much later. But it's here now. Let's just look at this and then we go into the work.
Hi everyone, my name is Adeomi Olufobiolaya. I joined Club Academy in February, and I took up the Power BI training with all the other tools in completing my tasks as a data analyst. It was a great experience for me, and I had a good experience with the other team, and the trainers were good as well. And this has helped me in shaping my skills and able to secure a job in April. I only joined in February. I got my job in April, and I'm glad I'm doing well. Everything I was taught in Club Academy, I can see everything in my way at work, and the team has been supportive while I'm working as well. And I just want to tell anyone joining Club Academy to continue to learn other things apart from what they've been taught during training. You have to do other research yourself. And what really helped me during my time with Club Academy was that after each training, I go back to the recording to study on my own and do a trial and practice. And by the time I got my interview, which was the first interview, and it was the first, I got the job the first interview. And what I learned actually helped me. And by the time I was given a sample data for my interview to do, I did it on my own within, I would say, 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And I only called one of the trainers to check to see what I've done. And he told me it was fine, only corrected just a few things. And when my trainer came up, I thought we're going to spend the whole day trying to fix things. But to my surprise, it was just a 5 to 10 minutes correction. So meaning that I'm doing very well. Thank you. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jasmine Broderick, and I'm here to share my journey at Club Academy, which led to me actually receiving 2 job offers. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone at Club Academy who helped me, and all the trainers alongside my peers and those at Maven Analytics that were able to help me to land a job. From all the advice that I received regarding LinkedIn, revamping my LinkedIn, applying to jobs, working on projects and actually having the opportunity to lead a project. I am so grateful, and I wouldn't have been able to essentially get my job offers without all your help. So I want to give a big thank you and a big encouragement to all of those who are still at Clap Academy, that your job is indeed waiting for you and you can do this.
Oh, thank you very much, Jasmine and Olufowobi Olaya. All right, let's go on and wrap this up. These are other people that this has transformed their lives. Julian Oliver. We have Fancy Cherono, who's working with East England Local Council as a data analyst. We have Chantel Akwe, who works with Leidos Aeronautics. We have Emmanuel Ifidon, who's one of the mentors here at this time, working with the NHS as a result of the training here. We have Alademain Ayobikbo working with ExxonMobil, and these are other companies where our students have secured jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, let us move. Every industry today needs data. So all of these people, they have not filled all the spaces. No, there are still spaces for you. From those within the cybersecurity space, payment platforms, e-commerce. Look, there is a job out there with your name written on it. Energy power, regardless of whatever country you live in. Every field from robotics, automation technologies, telecommunications. Look, the world now runs on data. 120 zettabyte of data was created in 2023. That is 120 with 21 zeros behind it. We used to call that uncountable. So what is the benefit of these two companies? Why do they need it so much? Understand it so that you understand what they need you for, what you are going to be helping companies to do. With this, data helps people, organizations to know their customers better. That is your relevance. That is what you will be able to do for companies. By analyzing the data, businesses can identify purchasing patterns, the preferences of customers, their feedback. They are able to see all of this. You are going to be helping companies to know their businesses better. That is the value that you are bringing in. Nobody gets paid for time. They are not paying you for time. They are paying you for value. Learn and earn. They are paying you for value. A grandmother can go and sit down and spend time, but is she delivering value? Value is what you get paid for. Reducing operational cost. Data analysis would help organizations to do that. From the task you have now, this case study, the company says they are investing money in marketing, but they are not seeing it. Do you know why? Here's why. Money is being invested in the wrong areas because they do not have that insight. Accurate data, that is what data analysis helps with. Fast answers to query. Number 6, it helps you know your services better. This is what data analysis do for organizations. Better customer targeting, identifying opportunities to cross-sell and to upsell, and it will enable organizations to find improvement opportunities, and also data analysis aids improvement in decision making. This is why Edward Deming says, without data, you are just another person with an opinion. And he says, in God we trust, all else must bring data. Everybody must bring data. Now, what skill should you have to be a data analyst? Number 1, be interested in figures, in numbers. Number 2, have analytical skills. Be able to look at things critically beyond the surface level. Be a good problem solver. The reason why they have brought you in is because they are having a headache. They're having a sleepless night. They don't know where the solution is, where the problem is. So be the one who solved the problem. Be able to work to deadlines. Your skill as a data analyst, pay attention to details. You are required to be that. And then be able to work as part of a team. Good thing we are putting you in a team today to work with others. Number 7, be able to tell a story. Keep it simple. Kiss it. Keep it short and simple. Keep it short and simple. And as a data analyst, please do not be too technical in your details. One of the interview questions you are likely to have is, how do you present technical information to non-technical stakeholders? Because these are senior level executives who make decisions based on your insight. They don't want this is descriptive data analysis. I now did the diagnostic part of it. What is all of that? It's jargons. We don't want those jingles and lingos. Okay? Now, be creative with data. That is what you are going to be doing today, creating reports. Have excellent communication skills. Is one of the things we teach here. When we put you up to present, we are building your communication skills. That is one thing that has helped 90% of our candidates who go out to a job interview. They have mastered the art of presenting, having a portfolio to talk you through what they have done. Communication skill is very key for a data analyst. Number 10, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Make the mistakes, learn from them quickly, clean yourself up, dust yourself, and run. Number 11, be commercially and technically savvy. Look at what is happening in the industry where you are in. Understand the technologies that are helping work to be easy today. Number 12, know how to leverage AI in data analysis. Now, I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, 4 things in data analysis that are very, very key. What are those things? They are descriptive data analysis, diagnostic data analysis, predictive data analysis, and prescriptive data analysis. It is simple as it is right here. As a data analyst, one of the things you are always going to be doing is descriptive analysis that tells from the data what has happened. Descriptive data analysis summarizes past data to understand what has happened, providing insight into historical data, trends, and patterns. That is descriptive data analysis. You will see from these 4 definitions or descriptions of what data analysis is, you are going to see that you are, by nature, everyone is a data analyst. Descriptive data analysis, you can tell that anybody, I went to school today or I went out today, I saw 5 people came in to work today, and what you have just done is reporting on descriptive analysis. Oh, the match has finished. This team won 5 goals to 1. That is descriptive. You are describing what happened. Elections are over. This candidate won X number of states, and this other one won this number of states. You are doing a descriptive data analysis. It's possible for anyone by nature. Even a 5-year-old child goes to school, comes back and say, 12 people came to school today. That's a descriptive data analyst right there. Diagnostic data analysis, what does this mean? Here's what it means. When you are now explaining the reason why we have the results that we have, what you are doing is diagnostic data analysis. When you look at the results to investigate, to find out what is the reason why this candidate had this, why did this party have a landslide win over this other one? Why did this team lose? Why did only 5 people show up at work today? What you are doing is descriptive data analysis. You do all of this all the time. In your places of worship, you know why you are having a particular number and why it is changing, or why we're having more people coming different from usual. Christmas period, prices go up. You can give a diagnostic analysis why prices are going up. Naturally, it is possible. Predictive data analysis. This is where, as a data analyst, you look into the data and you are able to forecast what is likely to happen in the future. Using historical data to forecast future outcomes. predicting what might happen based on patterns we have seen in the past. Everyone here, you can predict what is going to happen Christmas time because prices are likely to go up, because some products are likely to come into the market that were not there during summer and winter. You can do a prediction of what will happen. If you look at the patterns in the life of anybody, you can assess that and predict what is going to happen based on what you have seen before. Predictive data analysis. Prescriptive, what shall we do? Men and brethren, what shall we do? That old question. When you have been able to tell what happened, and you are smart enough to tell why it happened, and you are that data prophet who can predict what is going to happen in the future, of course, they'll ask you, what should we do? What is the best course of action? This is where, as a data analyst, be able and ready to suggest actions to achieve desired outcomes based on the data. This is a combination of insights from the predictive models to recommend the best course of action. You would see that you can do this. You can prescribe to anybody to say, you know what, let's buy now before it gets close to the season that things go up. Because this is happening, we should do this to prevent it from happening or to enhance its happening. So by nature, innately, everyone is a data analyst. So what are you now doing coming to become a data analyst? You are only translating your natural skills into a corporate environment, commercializing that value and making money as a career path that you are on. So this is what data analysis is about. It's that simple. Let us go into the practice of today. I don't know what we have left. Okay, now, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, let's engage ourselves a bit. Let's make this a bit more engaging before we now go on to the practicals. So, this is what I have explained. Descriptive analysis summarizes past data to understand what has happened. Diagnostic looks deeper into the data to understand why it happened. Predictive uses historical data to forecast the future. And prescriptive suggests actions to achieve outcomes. So quiz time. Everybody, let's engage ourselves a bit before we now pull up Power BI. So a store analyzes last quarter sales to see which products sold the most and identify seasonal trends. This gives a summary of past sales performance. So what is this one?
Descriptive.
What is this? If you are speaking, say it confidently.
Descriptive.
Do we agree? Final answer?
Yeah, descriptive.
Okay. What of this? Based on past holiday season sales, the store forecasts 20% increase in demand of certain items. What is this?
Predictive.
Predictive. So, all right, now this one. What's this? After noticing a sale in sales last month, the store investigates further to find
Diagnosis.
That was massive.
Diagnostic.
Everybody. Okay, now this one. This one has even sold itself. So what is this?
Prescriptive.
Predictive.
Descriptive, right? Descriptive, right?
Prescriptive.
Prescriptive.
That's not sounding confident. What is this one?
Prescriptive.
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 Yes.
Prescriptive.
Yes.
Final answer? You
Yes.
want to phone a friend or use a lifeline?
Prescriptive.
It says using predictive insight, the store decides to run a targeted promotion on high demand products during the holiday season to maximize profit and improve customer satisfaction using predictive.
Prescriptive.
It's prescriptive. Prescriptive.
Prescriptive.
All right. Based on the prediction, they now decide to prescribe. Thank you very
Yes.
much. That is correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our hands dirty. Let me pull up the Power BI and we'll continue from where we stopped yesterday. So let's pull down this table and have a seat. So I'm going to share with us now the case study that came from this. So working as a data analyst, there are times you will get something like this. But again, be mindful that it may also not always be so. Just as it was yesterday, we came up with the case study, and then we now decided to look into it. So here is the full case study. This is going to be shared with everyone. Okay, so this is presented by John Anderson. As a data analyst, you have been told we don't know what to do. So you now had to sit down, go through data exploration, and thank God for ChatGPT. Aided by that, you now have more insight, which you have brought out in what you did yesterday. Let's have a quick revisitation to that. So now, ChatGPT has told you, for what you said, the business has this problem, increasing overall sales. They want to do all of this and help me identify areas to focus on, suggest relevant analysis, outline a data analysis task I can perform to provide valuable insight. And ChatGPT now helped you. You said the final output should be a report that includes the right metrics. So you want to bring out the right metrics in what is happening in the business. Consider the relationship between the 5 tables, and ChatGPT has helped you with this. Armed with this, your job now is here. You have gone back to say, you know what? I want to look at the 5 tables. On sales, I want to analyze the overall sales trends over time. Let us see what sales we made in 2011, 12, 13, and 14 to understand the trend. I want to identify where sales go up, peak and off-peak period, and where they come down. Are you happy with that? So that we see what sales is like. Yes. The marketing channel effectiveness, I want to assess how each marketing channel contributes to sales. Coming down to product performance analysis, I want to identify the best and worst selling products. I want to analyze the impact of product category pricing and promotions. I want to look at the promotional impact from the analysis. Here, I want to evaluate the effectiveness of past promotion on sales. We have been making sales, it's not going on. I see that we have a promotion tables. I want to see the effectiveness of the promotions. Which promotion is doing the best? Is that okay? Are you happy with that? Yes, I am. And then I want to also look at regional channels based on sales trends. I want to find out which state or zone have the highest or lowest sales. If you are able to tell anybody this approach, you are a star. And then I'll perform analysis. In the analysis, I want to look at the total sales. I want to look at sales growth rates. I'm going to use a graph like this to present it so that you see how it goes up and comes down. You are showing them what you want to do. With this, I'll be able to identify patterns in sales fluctuations going up and coming down. So we identify where the issues lie. Are you happy with that? They say, yes, I am. Go ahead. Now, based on what you have done, assuming you now have this, they now come up with this. We have an amazing data analyst who has primed our mind, light bulb moment. We now see where we are going to. So this is what we want to put forward. forward to the team of data analysts because it's not just one. And the business head of business says, our business is facing two critical challenges that require immediate attention: a recent decline in sales and uncertainty regarding the effectiveness of our marketing campaigns. This case study outlines these, provides context about our data resources and task data analytics team with conducting a comprehensive analysis to identify the root causes of the sales decline and provide data-driven recommendations for optimizing our marketing spend. Let us go to the problem statement. They are telling you that over the past 3 years, we observed a concerning downward trend in our sales figures. This decline is impacting our revenue projections and require immediate action to mitigate further losses. Why? Because they see sales are going down. They are putting money in marketing, but obviously they are putting money in the wrong area. So they are not getting results. These are problems companies can have. Consequently, we are investing significantly in various marketing channels and zones, but we lack a clear understanding which channel or zones are delivering the highest return on investment. Please take note. Right here, we want to see which channels or zone. Please, we want to see sales by zone. Somebody write that down. Sales by zone, okay? We would have to look at that. We want to see how the sales are going down by the years, because they say since the past 3 years. So as a data analyst, know that we want to be sure what is happening here. Now, this lack of visibility makes it difficult to optimize our marketing budget and ensure we are reaching our target audience effectively. Of course, with all of this, the marketing channels are obviously not doing well. And then you have been able to tell them, they have gone back to the tables, they have looked at the sales tables, zone, channel, products, promotion. They have even brought out the fields within these tables for you to understand. What is the task of the data analytics team? Number one, sales decline analysis. They want you to analyze the decline. What are the primary drivers of the recent sales decline? What areas are we having a decline in the sales? Look at it at this point. You are going to look at it by product, by states or zone, by promotions, by channels. Let's discover which areas are sales dropping. You can do that. Is it related to products, you see, regions, promotions, or a combination of factors? We want to look at all of this. Are there zones performing better than others that we should focus on? Are there any seasonal trends or external factors contributing to decline? Ladies and gentlemen, you are data analysts on this call. This is how you might have a task that you need to address. Are there any recent changes in business operations? Look, again and again, some people might have a need, but they don't exactly know what it is. You will be surprised that at some point, this is what you will need to bring out as a data analyst. Let them know, I want to find out what are the primary drivers for sales. Are there products that are selling the most? This is what I want to bring out. You are asking them, and they would have to confirm to you, yes. Marketing campaigns optimization. There are other areas around this. For this, we are going to pack this a bit, focus more on this, and drive home the points that you need to capture. Now, this is what they have done. Deliverables. You are going to give us an executive summary when you are doing your presentation. This is a concise summary of your findings and key recommendations. Give us the sales decline analysis. They want a detailed analysis of factors contributing to sales decline, the lowest performing channels, product or zones, including visualization and report. This is key to take note of as well. Like I said, because of time, we can pack marketing campaigns a bit, and then recommendations, clear and actionable recommendations for reversing the sales decline and optimizing marketing spend, including this. Your timeline for this task is 1 week. What are the metrics that will show that you have done well? All of this, identify the key drivers, where sales are low, provide actionable recommendation, and optimize marketing spend. This analysis is critical for the future success of our business, and I expect a thorough, insightful report that will help us to make data-driven decisions and address these challenges effectively. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you require further clarification and resources. So this is the task. Now, armed with this, let us now go back to what we were doing yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we go about this? So for those of you who are already on the program here at Clap Academy, if you will be able to work with the team, message me on Telegram and tell me I'm ready. So we'll assign you to the 2 or 3 teams we are going to create. The numbers are growing, so we are likely to have 3 teams of 10 people each. So where do we start from? Please pull up. This is how you begin, okay? Pull up a document, pull up an Excel, pull up a Microsoft, whatever document you want to use. And first of all, outline what you want to do. So from what we have seen, I asked anybody take note. What did you take note of based on what this company needs? Sales analysis. From the sales analysis, they have said they want what? Everybody participate in this. What have you heard so far? What should we address?
Sales by zones. We need to know which areas are delivering the most return on investment, as well as which promotions are delivering the best return on investment.
Good. What else?
Causes of sales decline.
Okay. Yes, we'll look at causes of sales decline.
Channels.
Very good. Causes of sales decline. Very good. Yeah, who else? Sales by year. Somebody has popped that in the chat. Yes, you can have the case study. Sales by year. Yeah, so, okay, sales by year. Of course, they said sales have been declining by the year. Sales by zone, sales by promotion. And what else?
Which products are selling the most?
Okay, let's see sales by product. We should see that. All right, let's work with this, okay? We want to do a sales analysis. Now, armed with this, we are coming back here. So, in data visualization, these are your tools that you are going to use. Please remember that from what we did yesterday, having closed and applied, we now have these tables. This is your data set. So please confirm that you have this. You have the channel table. You have the product table. You have promotion. You have sales. You have state zone. And if you open them, you see all of these values are there. Okay. So there are some things that have added on here, which you may not see, but don't worry. For the purpose of work that we need to do, all of these will come out. So you'll be able to address them. So how do we do this? Let us look at sales by year. Where do you find the year? The year is under the sales table. This is where you have the date key. So it's actually captured as the date key. Where do you have the sales? This is sales. So what you want to do is Power BI, show me the sales, this sales by what? By this year. When you want to see promotions that have been made, you come back to this sales table, close the sales table. You come back here, you take the sales table, the sales from the sales table, and say, I want to see the sales we have made by channel. You take the channel name. So it is going to show you sales by channel. Now, let's practice that. What you do is, for instance, we want to see that using this. Click on that, and it will bring it here. You come to the sales table, you click on give me sales. It is going to show you sales. So what you have just done, you have just dragged sales into this. You have put sales here. Power BI is waiting for you. This is sales. What do you want to see in sales? Close this to say, I want to see the sales that have been made by channels. Bring the channel and drop it here. It will show you, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It is showing you right here that outlet gave you the highest sales, followed by website, followed by reseller, followed by affiliate. In your own, you are going to see this as online. Okay, so this is online. And then this is good. They have said they want to see sales by channels. Let's make it quick. What else did they say they want to see? Of course, they have said by the years, our sales have been declining. Let's come back here and click on what visualization will be good for us to use what you are saying. You want to say, show it to me by line chart. You see, line chart will show how it has gone up and come down. Click on line chart. This is what the line chart looks like. Where the sales have gone down, how it went up. It came down again, and there was a spike. It goes up. So this is showing you the kind of visualization this presents to you. If you decide to say, I want to take this, for instance, you see, it will show you the visualizations that appear like this. But let us use this line chart and see what comes out. So having this line chart, the line chart is waiting. Power BI is waiting. What do you want to have in here? Come over here and take sales. Click on sales, and you would see it happen this way. Take note of what has just happened. Let's remove this. You see, for you to have the result, this has to be highlighted. If you click outside, you de-highlight it. If you now come and click on sales, it won't come into this box. It will go elsewhere. So for you to have sales come in here, click on this and come back and click on sales. And then come back here. What do you want to see? I want to see this time sales by year. Come over here and click on the date key. See? It is now giving you the sales that have been made. But you may be wondering, why is it all showing like this? This is because Power BI has drilled it down all the way to days. All the way to days. Can you see this is November 14? Yeah? This one is November 27. This one is the sales we made on the 1st of February 2022. But we do not want Power BI to include the days. You see these arrows here? They will help you drill up so that we drill out of the day, maybe we drill to month. It can help you drill from month to quarter. It can help you move from quarter all the way to year. So if you come over here, you drill up, Power BI has what they call drill up. What this is showing is now showing you by month. This is January. You see, this is October. This is August. This one is November. It's now showing you by the month. So this is how sales have gone up. In January 2012, this is what we had. But we had a dip in February. And then we had a spike. It went up in March. It was fine. Again, it went up in April, but we had a slight decrease in May. But we had a nosedive here in August. it moved up again. So this is what we call trends. These are trends, how it has been going up and coming down. But we do not want to see it by months. So drill one step up. What we now have is the quarterly presentation. It's showing you all of this by quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see? This is now showing you quarter 3 of 2014. Over here is showing you quarter 1 of 2012. Here, they said we want to see it by quarter. You can show your results by quarter. What we are showing you now is called hierarchy. What I'm showing you is called hierarchy. When you have year, come down to quarter, come down to month, come down to day, that is a hierarchy. When you have continent, you have country. Inside the country, you have state. Inside the state, you have a city. Inside the city, you have streets. Inside the streets, you have door numbers. That is a hierarchy. When you have the federal government, you have the state, comes down to the local, and it comes down, that is hierarchy. Great-grandfather, grandfather, father, son, all the way down, that is a hierarchy. So in data analysis, this is what you see here. You see year, you see quarter, you see month, you see day. The essence of the hierarchy is for you to go deeper and deeper to find out the information contained within a particular data set. So we do not want to see it by quarter. We can also drill one step further to see it by year. Now, this is our line chart for the year. In 2011, sales was on the region of 1.2 million. In 2012, there was a spike. It went up to 21 million. It went up by 20 million. And then you come down to here to 2013, it was this 17 million, and then it came down. This is what they are saying. We are noticing from these 3 years, from 2012 to 2014, we have been noticing that it's coming down, particularly in these 2 years from 2012 to 13, 13 to 14. This is data analysis being looked at. You may not want to see it this way. You may say, show it to me in a clustered column chart. Watch what is going to happen. It will show it to you in a much clearer way if you think this is clearer for you. This is how much we need. This is what we had in 2013, and this is what we had in 2014. So this same report, you are going to go into your teams, create it, and come back to do the presentation. So this is what we have. In the sequence, let us begin with year. And over here, let us have this come here. So let's go back to what we have put out. Let's pick one more thing. We have seen sales decline by year. Okay, we have not done courses. We will look at this. We have seen by year. So, okay, so stop here. We have done this. This is green, still waiting to go. Promotions, what we have here is by channel. Okay, let's look at by product, and then we do by state zone. Let's take this off. Okay, so we now want to see sales by what channel. They have been doing campaigns through different channels. Let us see the sales by channel. Again, you can come down to the sales table. Where do you have sales? Sales is on the sales table. Open that up, click on sales. Now, we are taking a different approach to show sales by the channels where they have been okay, we have done channels. We want to see sales by product. What product is selling the most? Now, assuming you have clicked on this, don't say, oh no, I saw Callisto's doing it this way. You have to first of all click this. Yesterday, I did say something. What did I say? Here's what I said. In Power BI, there are multiple ways of doing the same thing. There are different ways of doing the same thing. So instead of clicking on this first and then coming over here, we have decided to take another approach. You clicked on sales first, and here we are waiting. You can now go over here to say, I don't want to see it this way. I want to see these sales like this, or I want to see it this way. Any of this visualization would work. Now you come to say, I want to see product is what I'm after at this time. You come over here to click on product name. Let's take product name. Okay. So it's showing you the different products that you have. No, product name is deep. Let's take product category. Let's go with product category because product name will give us a lot. So again, within this product category, you have product subcategories, and then you have product name. Hierarchy has been built into this as well. But for the purpose of time, I'm not going to do the hierarchy with this today. It's out of the scope of this. But I'll show you how hierarchy works for this. I'm also going to show you how hierarchy works for state zone. Now we have seen the sales that have been made by categories, product categories. We have seen the sales, how they have made sales across the different channels. We have seen how they have made sales across the years. Let us now come here to look at sales by state zone. Let's look at sales by state zone. What zones have we been making sales in the most? I want somebody to now guide me. What should I do? How would we bring out the sales by state zone? Focus is on zone.
Firstly, you would select which visual you want. So
Okay.
let's say, let's have it in a clustered column chart.
Okay.
And then you would go to the sales table,
Mm-hmm.
sales details table.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would choose sales. You would click the sales icon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you go to state zone,
Mm-hmm.
state zone table,
Mm-hmm.
and you would drag state, or maybe zone, and you drag it to the clustered bar column chart.
Okay, let me click on this. Okay. I'll show us something. So these are the zones. Yeah, these are the zones. Okay. These are the zones. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. Please do not focus too much on this right now because it is not part of what we want to cover today as within the scope of this. No, it's not. Now, you see this here? This is what you would have in your state zone. You would have managers, you would have states, you would have state key and zone. You won't have zone hierarchy. Just like I showed you for the year a while ago, this also has a possibility of hierarchy. This also has hierarchy because the zone is at the top of the state, is ahead of the state. And within the zone, we have the state. And within the state, we have the managers who work in the state. So we can actually look at a zone and then drill down to the state within the zones. And then within the state, we can drill down to who the managers are. This is what we have here. That is why this hierarchy is here. So if you want to see a bit more of it, we can come over here for Southeast, for instance, or for South-South. we can drill down to this particular state, south zone, for instance, drill down. It will show you the states that are inside it. You can come to Delta, for instance, and drill down. It will show you who the manager is. This is how you can use a drill down. Why is a drill through or drill down important? This is why the feature in Power BI called drill down is important. Here, this company is trying to find out, where are we making the most sales and where do we not have sales as we are supposed to? Listen to this. We have how many zones here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Usually, because they want to ensure a balance across all the zones, allocation is fair. The same allocation to all the stones, all the zones go on aggressive marketing. And one of the complaints they gave you as a data analyst is, we are spending money on marketing, we are not seeing the return on investment. What is happening? Maybe we are targeting the wrong areas. Of course, this data is already showing that. So what this data is showing here is they give, for instance, 2 million. If, for instance, they give 2 million to the southeast, southwest, southeast, north, and all of these, at the end of the year, they are not seeing the result that this zone brings. They are not seeing the result that these zones bring. They are putting money into it. They are not seeing results. Why? Because the sales that we have seen, they are coming from these two zones. Majority of the sales are coming from these zones. This zone, because it's the Federal Capital Territory zone that they give priority, is the capital center. They are putting a lot of money as well as this, and their happy money goes there as well. Look at what this zone is bringing. That means they are investing and marketing, putting money, marketing spend in the wrong areas. This is clear. And then you look over here, you are seeing that this zone has brought in only 3.3 million. Not much. But look at what this has brought. 15.6. That is about 3 times more than what that zone is bringing. So already you can advise on this. Now, they'll say, okay, fine. We think maybe 80% or 60% should go to this zone. Again, hold on. Let us not be too fast. This particular southeast that is bringing the money, as a data analyst, you can advise them, look at what is happening. Drill down again. Look at the insight. Instead of putting money in the south zone to say, all right, let's go and market, one state, Ebonyi, is the one that is actually bringing most of the money that your company is making in this zone. This is what you get paid for. One state is what is bringing you all the money. If you look at this zone, if you combine all the other states of Imo, Enugu, Anambra, and Abia State, put them together, they are not even making as much as Ebonyi is making. So let us not just put money in this south zone and say in this southeast zone and say, let us market. We have to drill down to find out where should the money go. We should put our money where our mouth is. We could focus more on this. I said, what is the importance of data analysis? When I was going through that section, that slide, I said one of the importance, it helps you to understand your business better. It helps you understand where to upsell and to cross-sell. It helps you understand where to spend your money. Now, we know that this is bringing us more. This is our star. We can focus on this. This is the rising star. This is the cash cow. Now, we could decide to say, these ones that are not doing well, let's have a specific target marketing approach to these states. The same thing we can do. We now know that, look, this is not doing as much. You can now advise them intelligibly as a data analyst. This is what your role is. If we come back here, the same thing you can do. Instead of this, let us take product hierarchy. We can also do the same with hierarchy. Hierarchy would show you this. Computers is where you are having the highest sales. Because they said to you, they don't have a clear insight into what is happening. You might say, okay, fine. You see, audio is not doing so well these days. Movies and music, audio books are no longer selling. Smartphone is in town. People are not going to buy your movies, CDs, DVD products, and all of that anymore. Netflix is in the air and all of that. Cell phones is not even doing as well as computers are. Let us focus on computers. Marketing spend should go more on computers. Again, you can say, hold on. Instead of going there, let us drill down. What products within computers are doing well? Note, this one, what you have seen here, this is product category. This one is what you have here. This is product category. When we now drill down, we are going into the subcategories, the categories that are inside the subcategories, the categories that are inside the categories. So that is what we are seeing here. What I mean is under computers, you have subcategories like projectors, like monitors, laptops, desktops. They are subcategories under computer category. And then somebody says, wow, we see now that projectors and screens and laptops are where the money is. Put all the money there. Let's promote them. No, not even so fast. There is still further insight. Let us spend wisely. That's why I'm the data analyst here. I don't encourage just driving without clear insight. I tell you something. A business that does not use data analysis is like somebody driving a car without a dashboard. You don't know when fuel is going down. You don't know when vehicle is overheating. Before you know, the engine knocks. Oil has dried up, you didn't know. So now you can even say to them, from my analysis, this is what I found. There is a product under laptop that has been selling the most. Or instead of doing that, let's identify the top 5 selling products within this category. You see, and data is telling us that computers, WWI laptop 19W, the blue one, look at it, yeah, X0196, the color blue is the one that is giving us the highest sales. Ordinarily, we would think that color black is the one that is selling the most. No, the top selling is blue. The second one after that is blue. Before we now talk of the red and then we get onto the black. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't lie. That's how they say it. Look at the numbers have told you where to focus on. This is why organizations today are data driven. They ride on the wings of data. So this is where we are going to be spending our marketing on right now. And for the other ones that are not doing so well, maybe the next 3 or 5 products, let us see how we increase campaigns around that to increase sales. We look at the other categories of product. We now go on to maybe camcorders or any other products. We now decide this is what we need to do. This is how you look into guiding an organization. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring out this using analyze. Are we together? Are we together? So before we go on,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, confirm that you have taken these steps. You have created this, what I have just done. So please go ahead and create this. Let's create this first. Let's ensure we have created. Everybody, please confirm if you have created this. I was quite slow enough. If you do not understand any of this, let me know. Let me know.
Callistus, I don't seem to have that drill down.
Yes.
When I
Yes.
click on
Yes,
save.
everybody, you do not have drill down at the moment. That is
Okay.
because we have not done hierarchy creation. Okay, so we will hierarchy creation, but I want us to focus on this because I want to show us another tool. We may not need hierarchy for now. Okay, so now everybody, we need to put a header here. What we want to do now is we want to give it a title like this and put in the logo. Once we are done with that, by 12:30, we should go on a short break. When we are back, everybody, you go on your break out into your teams and get on to do the work. Okay, so something like this is what I want to take us to very, very shortly. So we want to create this. Okay, so how do you create that? Here is how. Let us create a header for that. But before we create the header, ladies and gentlemen, please walk with me on this. I want to show you how to change this background from white. I have not created this because I was watching to learn. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, please, this is why you are here. This boot camp is not a viewing boot camp. It's not a viewing center. It's not a listen only mode. It's practical. That is what we do here. If you are watching, please do. So if you have not yet gotten to this point, please let me know. If you have not gotten to this point, please let me know. As for the hierarchy side of it, if there's a need for us to go into hierarchy, we'll do hierarchy. But this is important right now. Everybody, is anybody left behind on this? You are going to go back into your teams, create this, and then come to do your presentation. Has everybody gotten up to this point?
Sorry, I don't know what I did wrong. Mine is showing sum of sales instead of sales.
Sum of sales. Share your screen quickly. Let's help you.
And that's the default. That's the default title. It has to be changed.
Yeah, you need to
That's
change.
the default title. Yes, it will be edited.
Yes, you need to change that. So if it is showing sum of sales, you need to change that. Okay? Don't worry. It's not so much an issue. All right. Now, let me show you how to change this background. Everybody, please travel with me. Okay? Everybody, stay with me on this. Everybody, stay with me on this. How do you change the background? Here it is. Right click on anywhere on this space, on this Canva. Yeah, anywhere. Ensure you have not clicked any of this. Just anywhere here. Right click on it. Okay, come back here and go to Canvas background. Canvas background. Click on this, the format icon, and come down to Canvas background. Where you have color, come over here, and let's say we want to go with color blue. Yeah, this is Samsung. Blue is their color. You have just changed the color of the background from white to blue, but it is not yet visible because of the transparency. The transparency is on 100%. What you want to do is come over here, click on this, drag it all the way to the end and leave it. That is it. If you want to change the color to brown, it will change. If you want to put it on gray, it will go. Any color you now want to put it on, you can go ahead and change that. But recommendation, do not have a color riot. Stick with the colors of the organization. It's much better. And as a data analyst, here's a note of caution. Sometimes you might want to present your work. Usually green is used to depict positive outcome. Where there is danger or things are having a downward trend, It's not happening where red is used. But I would recommend to you, please be sensitive to organizational brand colors. Deji always recounts the story of a job he did with Coca-Cola, and he had to explain where things were going on well and where things were declining. Where things were going on well, he used the green color, and where things were declining, he used the red color. And one of the senior managers said, "Why did you use red to show the negative trend?" He said, "Yeah, because it is going down here, and look at over here, it's going up. That's why the side is going." So why did you use red? He explained it again. When he asked him that question about the third time, that is when it dawned on him that, oh my goodness, red is the color of Coca-Cola, and their competitor, which is 7-Up, is green. So you are showing them that your competitors, when things are good, that's your competitor. When it's bad, that is you. So please be sensitive on that and work with organizational colors. Now, this is what I have just done. As a data analyst, your work is going to be cleaner if you are able to also work with the right spaces and margins. You see how these, from the left-hand side to the right-hand side to in between, I have tried to make the spaces the same. If you have something like this, for instance, you have arranged your work, it is standing out like this. No, you are not. Your work, the aesthetics of your data analytics presentation is not coming out well. So what you want to do is ensure you bring them to line up. And please take note of this red line. Whenever you see the red line, it shows that what you have just dragged to that point is on the same line with this one at the top, for instance. If you bring this down, you see the line, the red line at the bottom is showing you that there is a plumb. It has aligned properly, and that is where it should be. So what do we want to do now? I want to quickly show you how to add a header. And then, what is the task here? They wanted to see what are the reasons why we are having the results we are having. So please take note. What we currently have is diagnostic data analysis. Sorry, is descriptive data analysis. We are showing them what has happened over these years, what is happening in the sales channel, what is happening in the zone. We are reporting historically. So how do you bring in your text? This is how you put in the header. Come over here, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. You would find this, if you go under home, you go under insert, this is where you would find it. If you're on home, you could see it here. Under insert, you would see it there on the text box. On this text box, we want to say sales, a capital letter, report 2011 to 2014. This part of Power BI requires you to use the simple skills you have in Word document. Click on this, highlight this, and change this to bold. We can increase the font. At this point, let's put it on 24. You can also come, center, and align it to the center. Bring it over here. Drag it to this end. Let's see that red line. Drag it over to this end. Find that red line. And then you can also adjust it, minding the spacing. If it is up too much, click enter to bring it down. Highlight this. Let us increase the font. This time around, let's put it on 32. Okay, it's much better. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the report coming to life. The name of the company is called Samsung. come over here. Let us include their logo on this page. How do you do that? You come over here, you see that on this page, there is the logo. This is how you include your logo on the page. What you do, click on Insert, ensure you can see this image, click on it. If you do not yet have the Samsung logo, you can go on to WhatsApp, you can go on to Google and download it. I already have it on here, so I would share it. I can share this logo on the Zoom call here. So when you break out into your teams, please ensure you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, this report is complete, but it has not met the requirement of what they wanted to see. So we now want to see, explain why do we have the results. If you show this report, it has not met the criteria. You are only giving us a descriptive data analysis, but the requirement was diagnostic. We want to know which areas. We want you to explain the decrease in these areas, particularly in this last year, 2014. We want to see what happened in 2014. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let your team go into their breakout rooms and do exactly that. So over here, I'm going to duplicate this work. Let's duplicate this page. This is Samsung sales report. Ladies and gentlemen, look, okay, this is, let's duplicate this, yeah? Let's duplicate this page. Okay, good. So this is, let's name this Samsung sales report, yeah? You can rename it just as it is in Excel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to pause here now and ensure everybody's on the same page with me. Who is lost? Who needs to be guided? Who needs to be carried along?
I was just looking at it. I've not built it up to this level.
Okay, so where did you get up to? At least let's assist one person to get up to this point while others do the same as we do that before I go on to the next step of the diagnostic side of this. So Shayi, please share your screen.
Okay.
Same here, I have not, okay. So somebody's messaging, I have not created this because I'm watching to learn. All right, Clifford, you can now watch what she is going to do. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, so now you can see it much clearer now. Anybody on this call can create this. It is that simple. So if you wake up tomorrow, they say, look, there's a company on the other street, or there's a company that has just called my brother, they need a data analyst, or my sister. It's just simple visualization they need. Confidently go and do this. If you need help, call us and we'll guide you. So beautiful. Shayi, back to report. Click back to report. Good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please watch this. We want to show sales by year. So let somebody guide Shayi on creating sales by year. Now, everybody in this call, you are a trainer, you are a data analyst. How does she create sales by year?
So go to sales details, open the data, yeah. Click on sales, the checkbox, yeah. Click that. Then now go to date key, up above. Yeah. and expand that box a bit. Just drag it. I don't know why I want to show it that way.
Come on, guys. We need support. Let somebody guide Sheyi to create this. We need sales by year. So have you created?
Maybe change.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Let me see what
I think it's not in the right kind.
Mm.
The date key is not
date.
in.
Yes, go to transform data.
Yeah.
The data type is not right. Yeah, that's the word.
Go to transform data. Everybody, please watch this. Okay, this is why she's not having date. She probably has not changed the date. So let's watch.
The y-axis is on sum of count of days key.
Okay, that's another one.
So it's not meant to be count.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think this is already loading. Let's be sure. We could have gone through the table view. All right, Sheyi, click on table view. You see table view on the left-hand side where you have these 4 icons. Yeah, the one below that shows like a spreadsheet. Click on that. Let's see.
Not sure where you're.
Okay, now remove this. Remove what you have done. The y-axis and x-axis. Start all over again.
Just undo.
Start all over again. Delete what you have done. Let's start all over again.
As in delete it all over.
Just click on the sales, sum of sales and count by date key. Click on it and delete it. Just click on it. Your system is loading. Just click on it. It will respond.
Okay. So I should delete the sales details.
Okay. Untick what you have clicked. Maybe we should start from there. If you see where you clicked the sales details table, you click date key and sales, uncheck those boxes. Are you with me, Sheyi?
I'm just looking for what you want me to do.
Okay, look at your screen. You see visualization, you see data. On the right-hand side, visualizations, data. Visualizations, data. Can you see that?
Not yet.
On the right hand, on your screen, right in front of us, there's on the right-hand side, there's visualization where you have the icons for visualization, and then you have the data where you have channel, product, promotion, all of that. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see the product sales, promotion, and all that, but I can't see the visual.
Okay, now visualizations is just beside data. Don't worry. You see your sales details table that you clicked sales and date key. Uncheck them. Uncheck them.
Untick.
Untick them.
Click on that checkbox again. The green ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, can you see what I have just what's popped up on your screen?
Okay.
Okay, now, yeah. Okay, so your screen is frozen. Your screen is frozen. Your screen is frozen. That's why. All right. Is there anybody who has not gotten to the point where we got to? Why we help Sheyi unfreeze her screen?
I've gotten there, but I just can't change the color.
Okay.
So
All right. Sheyi, what you do your Control Alt Delete. Do your Control Alt
The
Delete.
screen is frozen down.
And then close anything you have on your system that you can close. Do Control Alt Delete. Okay, okay, fantastic. It seems to have been unfrozen. Okay, good. Now, beautiful. Now, you see the x-axis. Drag date. No, date is in the y-axis. Don't put it in the y-axis. Delete it from the y-axis. Delete date from the y-axis. Okay, so drag it into, drag sales into the y-axis. Sales, drag sales into the y-axis. Okay, hold on there. Okay. 1 minute. Let's see this. Okay, come over here. Just hold on. I'm controlling your screen. This is what I mean. Can you see date? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see date has not been well done? Okay. So let's come here. Look at time. Let's try something. Okay, so all right. Now that's changed. Let's see what will happen. Let's go back to view. Okay, let's see. All right. Now this is let's refresh this data. Okay, I want us to go into Power Query Editor. Change it from there, close and apply. Or since we've done it here, I'm trying to click on refresh. At least it's now showing us the date key, the hierarchy of date. That means that has changed. So I'm trying to click on refresh, which is just right beside transform data, but the system has frozen again. So Sheyi, while we allow your system to unfreeze, maybe you do that control or delete again. It seems to always work and unfreezes it. We'll come back to you. Let's assist. Let's look into the person who wants to change colors. Okay. So let's look into the person who wants to change color.
Okay.
We'll still give attention to Sheyi later when her system unfreezes. Sheyi, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Thank
So please go ahead.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Everybody, please, are you on the same page? Because I want to take the next step and then we will go on break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. This is good. All right, now go on to visualizations. Click on visualizations, open that pane.
Okay.
Click on field. No. Under visualization, you see that pen. You see that up.
This one.
Yes, click on that. Click on that.
Okay.
Yeah. You see background, canvas background. Click on that. Change that color. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, transparency. Put it all the way to the end. There you go.
Oh, great. Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. Thank
Good.
you.
Now just go ahead and adjust. Okay, so I want to assume everybody has gotten to this point, except Sheyi, who we want to get a system who wants to unfreeze her system. Let me share my screen and then we
I
do.
haven't.
Say again.
I haven't. I'm trying to drag the sales report up and I can't see that button.
Who is that? Please show your screen. Share your screen.
It's
Can you share now? I'll stop sharing.
Share your screen. Is everybody okay? Nse Boho, Austin Boboe, good to see you. Billy Keys, Bisky Adebayo,
For some
Bridget
reason,
Kogo,
mine's not
good to
appearing.
see you. Echezona Chokuma. Wow. This is good to see you. Guys, be ready to work with the teams. Emmanuel K. Emmanuel Kogo. Fatima. Ikunwekai. Good to see you. Florence Getebi. Everything going on well. Kenneth and Zemeke. Leo. Oh, you were one of the first to join. Margaret Chege. Good to see you. Miriam Bolus. Odwayo. Everyone good.
No,
Olusegun Olufemi, one of those to join on time. Rosemary, Prosper, Raphael, and Sauda Tao. Good to see you. And Tehila Kogo. Everyone on the same page.
no,
Now,
I need a bit of help with mine. So
okay,
once,
now a closed mouth is an unsupported person.
can you
So
hear me?
Can you see my screen?
who is speaking? Kike or Nse?
Yeah,
Nse.
I'd speak these up, but I'll go after Inso. I need help with mine.
Okay, whose screen are we looking at now?
Nse.
Nse. Okay, I will come to you, Kike, in a bit. Nse, now what do you want?
Yeah, the sales report to move it up.
Okay, you see those three buttons. You see those three buttons. Yes,
Yeah.
drag it up. Drag it up.
Oh, drag the three
Pull
buttons.
it up. Yes, drag from there. That's
Oh,
good. So just arrange it. You have done well. And then we would come
I don't
to
know why this one is showing this way anyway.
product category.
Yeah.
Okay, click on product category. Let's see what you have. Hold on. Product category. Okay, now delete that. Let's see. Just delete this one. Let's start afresh. Let's see. Yes, click on it. Click on those buttons and you see remove. Remove. Okay. Now, go click on another one. Yeah. Okay. So click on sales. Click on sales or drag sales into it. No, sales is supposed to be in the x-axis. You see that sales, drag it up, drag it up.
This one.
Yeah, drag it up. Yes, drag it into the x-axis. Well done. And then take product category, come and put it in the y-axis. Mm-mm. 1 minute. Go to model. Go to the model view. 1 minute. Let's make this quick. Give me your control. Okay, give me control. Okay. Yesterday we did not talk about hierarchy. So product category. Product key, product here. Promotion and channels. Okay. The cardinality, the dash, sales. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so sales goes to the y-axis and you have product in the x-axis. Okay, so all right, that is fine. So just arrange this the way we have done. Kike, let's come to you. Kike, let's come to you. Hi, Kike.
Yeah, I'm just trying to share my screen.
Please do. So,
Thank you.
okay, so we are aiming for 1:45 or at 1. Quarter to 1, we should have a break we are supposed to have a 30 minutes break. Now we are going to probably have a 15, and then we break into the groups. We need 3 groups. All right, let me see those who have messaged and ready to lead the groups.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Just a quick one. The relationship between sales, sales and there's another table here. I'm just trying to quickly check it. Okay, and promotion. You know the promotion key to the sales table. There's sales promotion key also is in sales. Is it one-to-many or one-to-one?
Are you sharing your screen?
No, I'm just asking so that I can do the relationship. I noticed I did the relationship, so I went in there. So I was just trying to find out exactly what it is, but I can share my screen.
What relationship? Which one are you talking about?
You know, when you do the when you went back to the back end where you have the tables linked together, yeah, you know, there's
That's the
always
model
like
view.
relationship between all these tables. Is it between the sales table and the promotion? Is it a one-to-one? Because you can have a one-to-one or one-to-many or many-to-one or many-to-many. So I just want to find out if it's one-to-many or one-to-one. I
Okay.
can share my screen if you want.
Yeah, if you share your screen, let's look at it.
Okay, I will share it now.
Why are you not
Share
seeing my screen? I thought I shared my screen.
Share computer.
So,
Is it?
to be honest, the focus is not, does not need to be too much on that at the moment. The relationship of the sales table to the promotion table, the cardinality is many to one.
Okay. So that's what I've done, but I just want to be sure because it wasn't connected initially. So I just felt because if I do it wrongly, I might not get the right numbers out when I'm doing
That's
the
fine. Click on
graphs.
it.
Okay.
Click on it. You have.
Yeah, I've clicked on it here. This is it here.
Open properties. Click on properties. Open properties. Click on properties. Properties on the left hand, on the right hand side. On the right hand side.
Oh yeah.
Click on that. Show you that. Can you see that?
So it's many to one.
That is
this
it.
is one. Yeah,
So,
many to
yeah.
one.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go. Who's ready? Thank you very much.
Stop sharing.
My screen, I don't know what happened.
So where are we, guys?
Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
I'm sharing it. I don't know why it's not showing.
Okay, it's coming up. Patient.
Can you see it now?
Oh.
Gosh, what's happening?
Okay, so everybody, please be aware that because of time, okay.
Yes, it's come up.
Now, please very quickly go on to, okay, this is Zoom. Now, let me request control. Let's make this quick. Yeah. So it's probably the connections between tables I need help to create my tables. We'll get to. All right. I'm going to your model view. Let's see what you have on there. Okay, it's broken. You see, the reason why you are having that is because the tables are not connecting. Ladies and gentlemen, see, so I'm dragging this now. I want to connect your product key to the product key. Yeah. So this is the table. This is the modeling. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So product key needs to connect to product key. Okay, so product key to product key. Yes, save. Save that. Okay, so boom. Now let's go back quickly and see what that now looks like. Okay, so the more we do this, the more it's becoming easier and more understandable for everybody. But one thing is this, guys, it doesn't happen overnight. It comes and it sticks with continuous practice and being in an environment where you learn and see things like this happen on a continuous basis. All right, so let's delete this. Sales by category. Okay, fantastic. It's refreshing. Let's see if that will change. If not, we try to recreate it afresh.
Okay.
Is the scholarship still open? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We would share the screen on the, I'm just having a quick read of the questions. I have not done this. I'm happy to leap into the group. Okay, fantastic. I would like some help and I need to create my tables. All right, no worries. We are going into the groups very, very shortly. Okay. Okay, Sheyi, Kikelomo,
Yeah.
please delete this table that is given that issue. Okay, so that's deleted. Even your channel table, sales by channel, name and name. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please.
Start again, right? Do I need to start again?
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, channel is fine. Okay, channel key. We are looking at the models. Okay, the links in the modeling, promotion key. All right, this is fine. So what we do is let's come over here, click on this. Okay, and then we drag the sales on here. Okay, so that was promotion, isn't it? Close this, open promotion. Okay, promotion name, bring that in here. Let's see. Beautiful. So that's all done. And then this, let's be sure what has happened here with year. I wonder why it's showing this way. Remove this, remove month, remove this, let's see. And okay, that's fine. Let's stick with this. Let's stay with that. Channel name, go over to the sales table, untick this. Let's see again. And let's do this. Okay, I think we are good. All right, so that's the rectification for Kikelomo. We are done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, thinking of how we manage this time now. All right, let's have a quick look at this, and then we would go on break once we are done with this. For those that are asking for the link for the scholarship, I will talk about that shortly before we go on break, okay? I want the attention to be more on this, all right? The scholarship is still open. We still have 3 spaces as of this morning. Now, the request from these people is they want to see what areas sales are going down. This is what we want to do now. Please duplicate this page, the one you have created, right click and you click on duplicate. Okay, so I've created a duplicate of this. Now I am going to remove this. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete this. I want to look at the sales across at least 3 areas. In Power BI, there is this feature called explain. It's called analyze. Okay, if you look at this, for instance, somebody's hand is raised. I'll come to you. Let us analyze at least the last year's sales. Let us explain the reason for the drop in sales and the areas for this company. Click on this. Yeah. If you right click on it, there is a feature called analyze.
Hello.
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 Yes.
It's okay. I'm good. Hi, how are you? Okay, all right, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So, all right. Somebody wanted to say something. All right. Now, let's go. Let's go. So, this is it. Yeah. Please, if you come over here, this is what you do. I'm starting afresh. Right click on 2024 is what we are on. Right click on 2024. You are not doing drill down this time. We are going to explain. We are going to analyze. If you hover around analyze, you see the feature which is called explain the decrease. If you go back to 2012, that has the highest, because we are moving from the lowest to the top to the higher one. If you come to analyze, it will show you explain the increase. If you are looking at where it decreased, it will show you explain the decrease. So we want to explain the decrease that happened in 2024. In 2014, this is what it is showing us. This is the power of this tool. It is just so multifaceted and is just so multi-solutionized that there is solutions all around everywhere. Now, look at this. We want to see what happened. Where did the sales drop? Where did the sales drop in 2014? What are the factors that were responsible for the decrease? This is what this tool is now showing you. It sells sales by the year. If you talk in terms of product category, this is where we had sales subcategories. This is where we had sales really dropping. Now, if you talk in terms of the promotions that we invested in, but we had a short, we did not even get enough at all. These are the areas. But let us not look at sales by promotion yet. Let us look at zones, because let's look at where they are making sales. Which areas did we have a drastic fall in 2014? Look at it. Sales by the year 2014 and by zone. Let's click this. We would want to show it as a visualization. Let us come back over here. Then you look at by product category. I want to tell you which product category sold the least. Where did you have the red steps? Look at it. Yeah. The red grounds, we have taken product subcategory. What of channel? Because you have also been doing promo, investing in the channels. Which channels in 2014 did you have a decrease? You spent in them, but there was a decrease in result. Look at it. Channel 002 and 001 accounted for the majority of the decrease among channel key. The relative contributions made by channel 004, and this changed the most. Take this. We would go and explain that. By product name and year, by year and product name. Let's look at the product name, but let's go down. Okay, it's done. Let's take this. Okay, so let's come out of here and now see what we have. We have seen product by year. What Power BI is showing us here is, look at where you had increase in 2014 was here, and it was a very, very little increase. Between 2013 and 2014, the sales that changed was only 2.99%. And it was just 49,000 that we had in terms of increase in sales. If you look at the decrease, we had areas where we had more decreases, but a higher decrease that we had was in camcorders and cameras. Of course, we are in the age where people have their mobile phones these days. How many people are buying camcorders? How many people are buying cameras? That could be the reason why we started seeing a fall in people buying cameras and camcorders by this time. So from what this data is showing, let us go away from investing in camcorders and cameras. Let us look at the other product that sold the least, where we had a decrease. TV and videos. I had somebody who was here over last weekend, and two of them actually, we had them in the guest side of the house, and for that whole Friday to Sunday and Monday, the TV was not on. Why you guys are not using the TV? There is Netflix is connected. No, we have our mobile phones. They were on their mobile phones all through. The childminder came sometime back. If you are tired, if you are bored, why baby sleeping, watch Netflix. He said, I don't need the TV. I have my phone. Now, I'm explaining to you a trend I have noticed very, very closely. So that could be the reason why people are not buying TVs and videos again. Netflix is there and they can do it on their phones. So you see the decrease in these areas. Beyond the data, sometimes you need to look out of the box. You need to look into what is trending from consumer behaviors. So this is me saying this from my close experience. You can also do your research to see all of this so that you can give a guided explanation. And then you look at computers. There was also a low sales in computers. Again, you have to recall that computer is a category and it is vast. If you want to drill down into those areas, find out which products on that category, computers didn't give the sales that we wanted. So what you do is, let us take this for the purpose of time. Let's keep this. Okay, so let's okay, let's see this. Let's go with only these four. And you come over here. You come over here. Okay, now let's work with this. So the same thing you see in sales channels, it is telling us the channels where we had decreases. We had decrease in virtually all the channels. The percentage decreases are also shown on here. In the sales and in the zones, we had decreases across all of these areas. Where we had improvement with this. It doesn't mean that we have to discard everything that is not giving us results. It possibly means that we need to reassess our marketing strategies in these areas and know that we are having a shortfall in these particular points. Then we need to re-strategize how we market and how we reach out to the people. But on the overall, diagnostically, we have a clear insight into where the problems lie. Now, what do you do? This is product name. We work with product category on this side. This is zone. This is this. Maybe we should just go with this. That's fine. Now, what do we need to do now? Here's what I'm going to do. If you want detailed analysis and recommendation, we could come to do a screenshot of this. Again, except if it's an in-house generative AI tool, you could go the length you want to go. But for this, you see, I've avoided taking the logo of the company into what we want to do next. So this time around, we are coming back to this guy, ChatGPT. Let us come over here and paste that work on here. And say to ChatGPT, I have here a diagnostic analysis of the sales decline in the year. Okay, now just to give it a better context, let me go back and redo that.
I think it was 2030.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yes. This is by product name. we want to explain by product category, that's fine. If we tell them the channel that is not doing well, it's okay. The zone that is not doing well is okay. So let us not drill down into product name. In that case, let's have this remain here. So that for the purpose of explanation, we'll say from 2013 to 2014, there was a decline. So I'm explaining to you the decline we had in 2014 from 2023. And these were the areas that were affected. Now, how do you do that? Just to also give ChatGPT a context when it is looking at your work, ChatGPT will also see that there is a decline from here to here. So that is what you're explaining. And these are the areas you want to punch at. Now, we take a screenshot here. And we go over to ChatGPT. Let's remove this. So all you need to do is simply do paste, yeah, Control V. It will come here. I have a diagnostic analysis of sales decline from the year 2013 to 2014. I need you to give me a detailed analysis of the areas outlined in this visualization with possible recommendations that can aid data-driven decision making. Now, this should really show you how to go. Now, boom. Let's watch what this guy will do. It's going to work. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What would have taken you hours to figure out? You are thinking, how do I analyze this? Which area should I call up solutions and all of that? Look at this. It's even created, Jesus, love. It's given you a table. And now we are on to final recommendations. Look at this. Look at this. Now, let us go up. What did we give ChatGPT? This is what we give it. We showed it here. This is sales by year, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we said with clear explanation, this visualization explains the diagnostic analysis as to why there was a decline in sales from 2013 to 14. Sales by year and product category, this is what we have. Sales by year, by this year, looking at it by the zone, this is what we had. Sales by year, this year, looking at channel key, this is what we have. So ChatGPT, look at this and then give me an analysis. So it says sales decline by product category. These are the findings. Cell phones remain stable with no decline. Always do well to go and check. Yes, cell phones, there was no decline. It is green. Don't just accept everything hook, line, and sinker. Always go back and look. Movies, music, movies, TV declined by this amount, respectively. You are telling them, I've assessed and analyzed your business. In this year, in the product category, this went down. About this amount is what went down. Computers, there was a slight decline, and this is what it was. Cameras and accessories, the biggest drop was about 1 million. This is what we have. Now, what is the insight I get from here? That the steepest decline was in camera and accessories, which contributed the most to the overall sales reduction. Other categories like TV and video, music, and also saw small declines. Here are the recommendations on this. Yeah, investigate why cameras and accessory sales dropped. Newer models from competitors. So you see, the job goes on. Those insights, recall that we have only looked at a part of it. We have not done the drill through to give us further insights. But from what we have seen and knowing what is currently happening in the world today, we were able to infer that maybe people are now focused more on mobile phones. People can even use mobile phones to make a movie today. There are a lot of movies. One of the movie festivals that was in 2022. A lot of movies that were created using mobile phones, that were shot with mobile phones, were on display. So people can use mobile phones to shoot a whole movie today. Now, so maybe that is why this has dropped. Reduced consumer demand due to smartphones, you see? Reduced consumer demand due to smartphone cameras improving. We said that. Marketing efforts decline on pricing issues. We need to look into that. So number 2, run targeted promotions on or bundle offers for cameras and accessories. Now you are making a recommendation. Maybe you should add cameras to another thing that people are buying. So that since it is no longer moving, you are using it to sell other products. To say, if you buy this one, you get this camera free. Sometimes the people might not use the camera, but the camera is sold. So that product that was supposed to be, let's say, 15 pounds, you are now saying this product is now 20 pounds. If you buy this, you get a camera free. You see the camera is no longer selling. You have to find out how much is the camera selling for. If we add it to this, are we still going to make profit at all? It's better than leaving it for 2 years. It's been there gathering dust and not selling. So you are reducing the cost so that you can sell it, adding it to another product. So sales decline by region. There is also the analysis, the findings on there. The insight is also there. The recommendation comes forth. I'm only just going to quickly skim through this so that you go into your team. I want you to do this. Best way to be fast with the result around this, find out in your team who is the person who has completed the steps we have done. Use the person's system, do this diagnostic analysis of analyze and explain the decrease, do what we have just done, come back and show us the result. We have done it in this class. When you go into your groups again and do it, it is going to stick further. You would walk out of this boot camp a different person from the person you were Friday afternoon. So now, overall summaries and strategic actions. Decline areas, cameras in the southeast, in the channels, we are seeing all of that. This insight, we are seeing it here. The action plan, introduce promotion, bundle deals, and marketing campaigns, regional specific pricing and promotions to cover cost of sales. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to dwell so much on this. I want you to now go away and do your work on this. For those who are asking about, before we go on break, for those who are asking about the scholarship, before we talk about scholarship, before we go on break, before we go on, I want to find out, has this been insightful? Are we getting value for time being spent? I need response. Let me know if we are not wasting time here. Are we getting value? Has this
Absolutely.
been helpful?
So good. So
Good.
insightful.
Okay, that means this is being helpful to just one person. Okay. Yes, we'll share the prompt. I'm getting stronger each session. Absolutely. Please share the prompt. Yes, we will share the prompt. Okay, I will share the prompt. Okay. Now, very quickly, for the person that is asking about the scholarship, before you jump on the scholarship, very quickly, know what this is about. Okay. So I just want to share this. Know what you want to get in for. This program is a work experience program. Okay, this is it very quickly. Our focus on this platform is work experience. So you are coming here just as you are learning practically. This is how we teach. We go beyond mere theories. Get your hands dirty right away. So because we know there are 3 forms of qualifications today. there is academic qualification, which a lot of people do not use. I have a double master's degree. I am not using any of them. I studied philosophy and psychology. That is in the cooler. I did a master's in sociopolitical philosophy. That is on the shelf. And I did an MBA. Okay, maybe I'm using that now because in the past 2 weeks, I've been teaching an MBA course to some group of 12 lawyers in Malaysia, but I am not using it as it is now. So the next qualification is certificate qualification. Do not go after certificate only. Is there value you can add as a result of that? The third qualification that everybody values is work experience. It's skill qualification. Work. Skill is the new currency. That is what opens the door. That is what we are doing here. Real world problems, practical applications, and the building of portfolios. So our program is actually employment training. You are coming to become a part of a digital ecosystem where we learn together, work together to achieve career goals. When you join us, you are joining a global work experience team. Peniel is in Ethiopia as we speak. We have the people that are in America, the ones in Canada, here in the UK, in Nigeria, all over the world. Our teams are in different locations. So it's a 90 days program. It's work experience, practical training from day one, live experience on projects. 3, you build your portfolio. 4, CV readiness, LinkedIn, job interview coaching. Job success stories is our focus. We hold your hand until you get a job, and we also support job placement. If you have somewhere you want to have work done, we'll give you a letter to support all of that, and even on the job support when you get a job, okay? And then work experience, our training covers 3 domains. We get you trained, we get you to work, and you get the job. That is what we do here. What are the areas of focus? Power BI training, which I have been using to show you data analysis. SQL is next, Excel, and AI. These areas, and you see us, we are showing you how to leverage the power of AI to make work easy. These are what we do here, plus employability training. You don't get these anywhere, as far as I know, as detailed as we go. Our program is approved by Microsoft, which gives you the possibility of becoming a Microsoft certified data analyst. This certificate on its own is also a door opener. We have the opportunity of working with companies such as Tata in India, Accenture, North America, PwC in Switzerland, KPMG in Australia, Data Metaverse Firemask in the UK. And right now, we have 2 other companies that you can have the opportunity of analyzing chatbot AI data, because there is AI data analyst today. We also have another sponsor we have that is into events. They have millions of people coming into their events every year, and you have the opportunity of analyzing the data of these companies. These names, you can have them in your CV. These names you can showcase in your CVs. That is what we do. So who are these trainers? Who are our sponsors? Our sponsors that are offering sponsorship for you to take this training. We have Afrozella, that is an African event company, Afrobeat event, also focusing on Arab pop, the Middle East Arab pop music. We have these people focusing on all genres of music, particularly focusing and promoting African music and culture across the world. The other company that is supporting you to come on this training is Cherry Brooks Media. Cherry Brooks Media is an AI company that works to help, that has a product that helps businesses make their businesses much easier. For instance, you have this system that can help you with your digital marketing, help you book calls, help you do a lot of things that you ordinarily would engage someone else and spend your time doing. So this is not the time to demo this. We'll talk about it much later. Now, before we go on our break, how much is the cost of this program that these people are now subsidizing? We have 3 offers. Okay, the gold focuses on Excel and Power BI, plus preparing you for the exam to become certified. The platinum is an addition to, it's everything you have in gold plus SQL and data analysis work experience. What a lot of people go for the most is the diamond package, which is 1499. This includes the full work experience, portfolio creation, 3 months access to the learning management system, review of your system, link of your CVs, support with LinkedIn profile review, job interview support. Even when you get a job, we don't leave you. This is 1497. But our sponsors have come in to say, can we pay half of this for 10 people? Half of 1499, which is 750. Let us pay half for 10 people so that they now have 750 to pay. That is this scholarship. So it's a partial scholarship for them paying half of this for you so that you can come on this program. You don't get this anywhere. Why do we do this? Because we want to empower people to come onto this. Anybody who's interested in this, to come onto this. The world is changing fast. That is where we started yesterday. 90 days, 30 days, guarantee is what we always tell you. So there are 10 spaces that were available as of yesterday. Right now, we have only 3 spaces left. Once those 3 spaces are gone, this goes back to 1499 for anybody that wants to come on it. It's already too cheap at 1499, considering the value we deliver. So it is 250 within the next 24 hours for anybody who wants to take it. It's first come, first serve. So the system has been programmed. Once we have 10 people done, you won't be able to come in again. So instead of 1499, it is now 750 for 10 people. Recommendation is within the next 24 hours. It is for action takers. For those who are resident in Nigeria, because of Cherry Brooks Media, if you want to come on, we can give you a letter of an offer letter showing that you have a partial scholarship. You have been offered a place in the academy for work experience and training with the opportunity to work with KPMG Australia, PwC, and Deloitte, or these companies we work with. You need support. So this is what we have done before. For those who need such a letter, you can still get sponsorship from people you want to reach out to help you. That has helped people. You can't get this anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it's break time. When we are back from break, so for those who say, okay, where is the link? All right, this is the link again. Thanks for seeing the light, because we are not disappointing the sponsors and those that we have reached out to say, look, come and help to transform the lives of people. And they have taken the steps. So as of yesterday, I was in a conversation with one of them. I want to share the link so that while we're on break, those who want to take that step can do that. And if you have any challenge, please feel free to reach out to me. Now, this is the link. It has been shared with everyone. If you have an issue making payment, please reach out to me very, very quickly so that you don't miss out on the opportunity. The link is being shared now on the chat box here on Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on break now up until 1:30. When we come back at 1:30, we are going to share the links for people to go into the various groups. We are going to have 3 groups. Once you have 10 people in that group, please let the group lock up. It's only 3 groups of 10 people. You choose somebody who's going to come do your presentation. For those of you here at Clap Academy who can help with the teams, please be ready. Adeyemi, you are going to lead a team for sure to present, to do what we have been doing. Emmanuel, so if you are here, Miriam Bolus, you are going to be in one of the teams. Olive will be in one of the teams. Okay, and I think we have those leaders. So let's make it happen. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all. Let's come back at 1:30 UK time, which will be 2:30 Nigerian time, to split into groups And then we'll work for about 45 minutes. You return and do your presentation, and we are done. Thank you. I'm going to stop this recording now so that when we come back from break, we will continue. In the meantime, if you have any question, please feel free to message me.
Please, what if you need help